The beginning of education in Truskolasy reaches the times of Duchy of Warsaw. The first elementary school was established here in 1808. It was during the time when Poland was partitioned into 3 sectors. That time it was a wooden building for children from Truskolasy, Kawki and Piła. It was opened till 1914. In the second half of 19th century, children were taught in Russian language, as Russians were the invaders. In years 1914-1917, Stanisław Ligoń, the patron of our school, appeared in Truskolasy. Later he was well known as an artist, social activist, director of the broadcast station in Katowice. He arrived to our village to paint some paintings in the church. When the World War I broke out, he stayed in Truskolasy and decided to work for the society. He established a school in the house he lived with his family. Together with his wife, they taught all subjects in Polish. With financial help of local intelligence and with help of villagers, he built a folk house with a library and theater hall. He also organized a theater group, wrote plays, was a director and actor at the same time. Doing all the things, he became very popular, and legends of him lived through many decades. In the school year 1929-1930, a new school building with 7 classrooms were finished. The building has existed up till now. A big role in this venture played village society. During the World War II, the school was taken by Germans. There were only few lessons from time to time, and children were called mostly for picking up herbs for German pharmaceutical industry. If it was possible, children were taught at homes. After the war, a new school was organized. There were only 6 grades at the beginning, but year by year it became bigger and more students, also from smaller villages, attended to it. At the end of 70s, the first steps to rebuild and make the school bigger were done by the contemporary headmaster Zdzisław Łosik. He was the main promoter of it. The first stage of the extent of the school, with a big help of parents and local government, was finished in 1987. In the same year, the school was given a name, Szkoła Podstawowa im. Stanisława Ligonia w Truskolasach, and also a contact with the broadcast station in Katowice that has the same patron was established. Later, students from our school visited the station many times, and the reporters visited our school. In 1990, another new part of the school was opened, a big gym hall and 2 smaller ones. The first reunion was organized in 1993. In 1999, after a reform of education, another new school called Gymnasium was started here. At first it didn't have any name, so the headmistresses of Gymnasium and Szkoła Podstawowa, Małgorzata Zatyka and Urszula Lamik, asked the local authority to give the name of Stanisław Ligoń to a new school unit, Zespół Szkół w Truskolasach. In April 2004, there was a big ceremony during which a new flag was given to our school. It was connected with the second reunion. That ceremony, as well as the last reunion that took place in April 2008, was honored by our German and Dutch partners from Warsaw and Meppe.